Gucci, and you are watching Govs Radio. This is where you go if you want to see something or if you want to hear something funny. Coming up in just a couple minutes. This is a joke I told. What? I'm not on Gov Radio? Call the police. Call my agent. Hi,
America's turning 250, and it's time to rock out with our forefathers. American-made, battle-ready style for true patriots. Whether you're marching in the parade, grilling in the backyard, or raising a toast to liberty, do it in the gear that screams freedom. Celebrate 250 years of USA in style. Wear your American pride loud. Trendjackers.etsy.com. Grab yours before the fireworks.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, first president of the United States, #1 on the dollar bill, and the guy who brought the revolution home to us 250 years ago. And now I'm doing something else again for the first time ever. I'm going to be the first founding father to perform stand-up comedy. That's right, at Govs. So go to govs.com, govs.com. Get your tickets now if you want to see me perform live. It's going to be fantastic. Martha thinks I'm crazy. John Adams thinks he's funnier than me. He's not. And Ben Franklin owes me a ton of money on the bar tab, so I'm going to cash in on that as well. It's going to be a great night. Trust me, I cannot tell a lie. This is going to be revolutionary. We got a great lineup of comedians all the way from Staten Island, from Long Island, and even from Washington, D.C. That's right. This is going to be a night to remember, so everybody come on out and check it out. My first stand-up show ever. It's going to be awesome.
Tony, welcome to Go.
Hey, Joe, how are you?
I gotta pat you down though, pal.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Got anything on you? Anything I should know?
I got nothing.
Anything weird going on?
What?
Alright, you go in, Tony. Good.
Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Tom Kelly of The Tom Kelly Show. Yes, this is not the only time I've gotten on my knees in the back room of a comedy club.
The Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio Show is also brought to you by Two Eagles Auto Body. For more than 25 years, Two Eagles Auto Body has been the leader in auto body repairs and customer satisfaction on Long Island. Two Eagles Auto Body handles every type of auto repair, from custom applications and restorations to repairs involving insurance claims. Give Two Eagles Auto Body a call and please ask for John Rossi at 516-328-2527. That's 516-328-2527.
Hey, how do you say there, people? It's Johnny Brennan, creator of the Jerky Boys, also of Fox TV's Family Guy fame. I just want to let you know you're listening to Tony on the Knock 'em Dead radio show. They're gonna keep knocking 'em dead, so keep listening, you wacky sons of bitch. Right there. Over and out there, sweet Charlie.
Long time no see, man. Hey, man, I miss you guys, man, that Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio.
I just want to say thanks for making my millennium. Oh my gosh, wow. It's a love fest.
Yeah, you heard that story.
Yeah.
So I guess should I tell it again?
Oh, yeah, if you want. I mean, yeah.
You know, you guys are into comedy. Does it really help when somebody gives the punchline?
Hello!
Do it like that.
Hello!
Yeah, like that.
Hello!
Not like that.
No, that was awful.
The one you did when I wasn't.
Hello!
Okay, save it for when it's on.
Sorry.
God, you know, I turn off the microphone, and you're like, gold. I turn the microphone on, and I get ah. Seriously, ready?
Hello! That was an idiot. Damn it. Hello!
That was it!
Alright, this is the one. Hello! Hello!
Hello!
Hello! Hello! Hello!
Hello!
Hello!
So, yeah, do it like, hey! Alright, you ready from hey?
Hey!
Now.
Hello! Hey!
Knock 'em dead. Comedy show.
Hello!
Hi, everybody. Sorry. Happy Wednesday to you. Welcome to the Knock 'em Dead Comedy Show here on Gov's Comedy Club Podcast, the Facebook page, the YouTube channel. Hey, wherever you're watching from, all we ask is that you share the link on all your socials. Tell everybody you know about all the great shows here on Gov's Comedy Club Podcast. We appreciate the support, and boy, do we need it. Damn it. But welcome to the show, the Knock 'em Dead Comedy Show. We're coming at you live from the legendary Governor's Comedy Club in Levittown. Speaking of legends, Michael is here, ladies and gentlemen.
Legend, how are you? How are you? How are you?
How are you? And we got some, speaking of Long Island legends, we have two Washington, D.C. Legends. We have two comics from the, actually, my apologies, I didn't even think to tell you while we're sitting here. We have two comics from the D.C. area zooming in with us at noon.
Nice.
Alec Quinn and Joe Pacino. They are, Alec and Joe, let's see. They are performing this Saturday, the big show in the Giggle Room. Alec Quinn, Joe Pacino are the features. Mike Pacchetti is headlining. We have Ali Cam returning to the comedy stage after several years off. And we have Danny Keene and Andrew Fremder making their comedy debut.
Andrew Fremder.
That's right. Should be an interesting night. It's going to be a fun night. And you saw Greg and Rob on the Flyers. They're not coming. They're, just so you know. And the Flyers at 7:30. Showtime has been changed to 9. And also making his comedy debut. But he's used to it because he's a lot of firsts. He was our first president. George Washington will be here making his stand-up comedy debut. And there's apparently some kind of rift between him and Ben Franklin. So supposedly Ben Franklin is showing up as well. So we'll see what that's about.
Is the riff really electric?
I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Not bad. Scott, let's see. We didn't even start yet, and Scott's already with the comment. Zoom calls are the best. And then what is it, like a puking face? Why? What's the matter with the Zoom calls?
Yeah, what's the matter with Zoom?
Now, I think he's making fun of me because Monday night we have Steve Squared on here, and so it's called Steve Squared because it's hosted by two guys named Steve. One of the Steves, Stevie K, he was here with his friend Jeff. The other Steve M, he zoomed in, and then they had some guests who also joined in on the Zoom, and we had audio trouble with the Zoom. So, and Scott was watching, and he was poking fun at me the whole time. As I scrambled to make it work, problem was I didn't even know we were having issues because I was hearing them here on my headphones just fine.
Yeah.
So I had no idea. And I didn't check the comments of the show till like halfway through the show. I was like,
so people were watching, all they saw was...
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
I did eventually get it to work, but I think there was only maybe 20 minutes left in the show. Maybe even less than that. I'm not sure. But I'm assuming that's what Scott's. I don't know what happened. I did get it to work. But, that was the first time in a while that we had an issue like that. So shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ann is watching. Good morning. Happy Hump Day, says John. Ava, sup, baddies?
Sup.
All right. I got issues with that. I can't say sup. Like, see, I it doesn't even come out of my mouth right. It just sounds so white. Sup. No,
what do you
supper.
mean white?
Because
what do you mean? What
like,
do you mean?
Like people her age, they say it, like because they're relevant and they're cool. But
sup. See, it's TSUP.
Yeah, but she didn't write it that way. She just wrote sup.
SUP.
Yeah.
Oh, so
soup.
So since we're of a older ilk,
that's exactly my point.
I'm thinking is it supper time?
Right. That's why I said supper. And plus, there's nothing bad about either one of us.
We are baddies. Come on. You said I lost weight. You look good. You type fast for a guy with one leg.
Yeah, you have lost weight. You're down to what?
169.
Very impressive.
Yes.
I haven't been 169 since 6th grade.
I don't believe that at all.
No, that's wrong.
Yeah, that's wrong.
I was like 150, I think, in 6th grade.
150?
Yeah. Ava, how does that work? Do I congrats Ava on the engagement? Now she's gaining another...
Yeah, she is considered my bonus kid, and I am her bonus dad.
Okay. Have you seen her biological dad since the engagement?
No, I have not met him.
Oh, you've never met him?
No.
Oh, for some reason I thought you did.
No.
Oh, okay. No contact at all?
No.
Oh, okay.
I have not met him.
You will at some point, have to.
Probably, I would imagine at some point. I'm lying. I did meet him at her high school graduation.
Oh, okay.
I did. It was a very brief exchange. How are you? Congratulations. I'm Michael, Ava, Jennifer's friend. Yeah.
But you didn't sit together then?
No.
Right.
Jennifer and I weren't even together then. No, this was almost 3.5 years ago.
You didn't fool him. He's like, she's bringing a friend. He knew.
We were friends. What's the matter with you? Always thinking bad things.
I'm just saying you didn't. I didn't say bad things. I'm just saying you didn't fool him. He knew that there was something up. Happy Whack It Wednesday, everyone, says Fremder. All right. The show was better on mute, says Scott. Oh, my goodness.
That's funny.
And I caught Hershey on the keys last night. Mark did a great job. Mark did a great interview with Tom Arnold. Yeah, Tom Arnold did show up for their show.
Wow.
He was supposed to do my show over the summer, and he didn't show. So I told those guys, make sure you have content prepared. I said, because he didn't show up for me. But he did. Not only did he show up, but he did the whole hour, which I don't think they expected. And not only did he do the whole hour, but I don't think he took a breath for that whole hour. He's
a fast talker.
He was on the go. He was just.
He was here or
no? Zoom. Wow. He zoomed in. Yeah, that Zoom worked. Yeah, he was nonstop. A couple times because I'm not on camera, so I'm sitting here. A couple times I looked over at these guys. Like really, they barely said a word the whole hour. And I'm not knocking the guy.
Right.
I mean, I'd rather have that than somebody. Hi. Yes. That's
absolutely.
the worst.
Like a dead fish.
Right. And he was funny. He was engaging. He seemed to be enjoying himself. He went on about how he made some movie with Steven Seagal and how Steven Seagal was a dick. He was weird. Oh, shit.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. He talked about everything. One thing he talked about, too, at length, which I knew, but I had totally forgotten about, his sister. You ever hear about his sister?
No.
His sister, where is he from? Iowa? Idaho?
Somewhere in the Midwest.
I want to say Iowa. His sister was one of the biggest meth dealers of her
Really?
time.
What?
Yeah. She did 10 years in prison. I forget the story now. I think she got. Oh yeah. She started doing it again after prison. She got another 10. She did over 10 years over 20 years in prison total.
Wow.
Oh yeah. He said she was known. She was known. You need meth? Go see Arnold, whatever her first name is. Melissa, maybe.
Have you ever seen him do crowd work? He's really funny doing crowd work.
I've never seen that. I'll have to look
funny.
it up.
Yeah.
I do think he's underappreciated.
So do I.
I know
find
he
him
could
very
be a
funny.
bit much at times,
Yeah.
and I get it, but I thought he was hilarious on Roseanne.
Mm-hmm.
True Lies, I think he should have won an award. He was fantastic in True Lies.
The Schwarzenegger movie?
Yeah,
Jamie Lee Curtis?
Right, yeah. Tom Arnold is his partner.
That's right, wow.
At the FBI, wherever they work. He was hilarious in 9 Months with Hugh Grant.
Yeah.
Then there was another movie, a drama. Now, of course, I tell you the title and you're going to think things, but it's called Happy Endings, but it's not what it's not what you think it is.
Yeah.
And it's a drama. He was another movie I felt he should have gotten an award for it. It's an excellent movie, and he was fantastic.
That's a good word for him, underappreciated, yeah.
Yeah, but I know he could be a bit much, so that's why I was
Yeah.
like hesitant to say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was married to Rosie for quite a while, wasn't he?
I
Or they were
believe so.
together?
Oh, yeah, both. They were married. He's been married 4 times, and that was actually, he went on and on about how crazy all 4 of his ex-wives are. He was going on and on about that, and apparently that he's performing at Governor's next week.
Oh,
at
he
the
is.
brokerage in Belmore. That's why he was on. He's promoting. Apparently that's what a lot of his
Because
material
he's got to
is.
be close to 70 by now, right?
He is 67, he said.
He's 67.
And he has 2 kids. The oldest one is 12. So he started very late with kids, but that too.
He's 67 and has a 12-year-old?
Yeah, but then he has one younger. He has 2 kids. The 12-year-old is the oldest. He has one that's younger. I want to say 8. I don't remember if that's right, but I believe that's what he said.
Wow.
Yeah. He started late, but on and on. I love being a dad. I only go for like a week to do comedy. Then I make sure I'm home for another week because I miss my kids. He even has he has custody of them because again he has 4 ex-wives. He has custody.
Wow.
Which much. I mean, yeah.
Little Johnny, I can't come out and play with you. I got to take my Geritol first. My supplements, my vitamins. All right.
Anyway.
I
wanted to mention to you, I ordered a chicken and an egg from Amazon.
You did?
I'll let you know.
This yoga instructor is getting evicted. So the landlord goes to her and says, I'm evicting you. You know what she said?
No.
Namaste.
Why am I laughing so hard at that?
Yeah, it's funny.
That was funny.
Namaste.
That was good. Ava, don't age yourself, Tony. No, Ava.
There you go. She's right. No.
I
don't consider myself old.
What happened up there?
Oh, here?
Yeah.
I was putting together a piece of furniture. You really want to hear this story? I was putting we're moving in. We didn't have enough cabinetry, so I was putting a cabinet together last week. And there's a million nuts and bolts, all that stuff.
Yes.
So I had the bottom. I was putting the doors on the bottom piece of it. The top ones were on already, and this was my second piece of cabinetry I was doing. And are you staying with me? I know it's a very boring story. So I just stood up. The door was open, and I hit it.
Oh, okay.
With my skull. With my skull. And blood was dripping down, and it didn't stop me. I kept on screwing.
Yeah, it's a little blood. I kept on screwing. You could have just said, I hit my head on a cabinet, an open door.
Well, I like telling the whole...
But you said flat out that it was boring. I didn't say that. You even
said it. I don't want to bore anybody, but I like telling the whole story.
No, I even said it yesterday on yesterday's show that no, I'm old. I mean, we're old. I have a white beard. I have no hair. And we were talking about yesterday. We watched stuff like the Grammys or something just so we can find out who's like. I couldn't tell you, like the big announcement with the Super Bowl.
I don't know one song from Bad Bunny.
I've heard his name. I keep forgetting to ask him, but I think I've heard of him through my son. But I couldn't tell you a damn thing, and that's what I'm saying because I'm old. I'm not up on what's current anymore. I'm starting to lose track too of like what actors are like the current flavors. Like that's I like to me, Brad Pitt is still the guy, and he's not. That guy's in his 60s.
Oh yeah.
Like yeah, I mean I know a few names, but that too. I'm like I still watch movies. So where are these people that I don't know them? What movies are they making? Like it's weird to me.
We're not old. We're not old. It's not because you have a salt and pepper beard. We're both bald. No, it's how you feeling here.
No, I agree with that.
Your energy level and
my energy level is all right. I still I don't feel old. I'm not I'm not waking up with my back pain or anything. I will admit though, the day after a murder mystery, because I handle all the equipment and that big mixing board and all setting up everything. The next day, I can get out of bed and I can go about my day.
Yeah.
And maybe halfway through I'm fine, but when I first wake up in the morning, I'm just a little sore, starting to feel it.
Yeah.
When I do stuff like that, if it's just a normal day like today where I'm not doing anything tremendously physical, I'm fine.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, we're getting old. I'm not,
No, we are getting old. Like I don't know if I told you, I went back to singing lessons. Right?
No, you did not.
Yeah, and believe it or not, singing takes your whole body.
Oh yes, yes, it does.
And I haven't done it in a while.
If you do it right.
If you do it right, thank you. And this woman I go to makes you do it right. And you're using obviously your throat, you're using your core, you're using your knees, you're using your legs, breathing. And yesterday I did it for an hour and 10 minutes.
Oh wow!
And afterwards I was like, wow, I'm tired.
Yeah.
Yeah. I felt like I just worked out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I've been seeing this woman on and off for over 10 years.
Does Jen know?
Yeah.
Oh. Really? Over 10 years?
Yeah, I started seeing her like 2013.
I think I remember that, but I didn't realize you were doing it all this time. For some reason I thought you stopped.
I stopped for like a couple of years.
Oh, you did? Oh,
I stopped for a couple of years, but yeah.
And what are you going to do with it? Get the fuck back out there and start acting and singing again.
I plan on it. I plan on it.
You've been saying that pretty much since you started co-hosting with me.
I plan on it.
Get out there. What are you planning? What's there to plan? What do you got to draw up a prints? Like what are we doing here?
What, that independent film that I did 5 years ago?
I didn't mention it. You did. I would never mention it again if I were you.
No.
There's got to be a play or.
Yeah, I have to go on auditions. Where I live, the complex, they have a theater company. They have a little theater group. Yeah, It's called the Bretton Woods Players.
Why would I have heard of that? Oh no, Bretton Woods. Is that a school district or is that a
that's
street?
The complex I live in, the condo complex.
But for some reason, it sounds familiar to me. All right.
It's mostly people our age or older.
Did we do murder mysteries there ever?
We did it. We did a murder mystery across the street from my complex.
All right, I think that's how I know
Mooney
it.
Pond Road, and for the life of me, I can't remember the name of the complex. Okay. And I was in it. You and I did it.
Okay.
It was our show.
Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's why I know the name Brenton Woods. Okay. Wow. Let's see. Carol's watching Morning Fellas, packing and hopefully making flight with government shutdown. Oh, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't
Oh,
even think
my
about
goodness.
that. My son came to me this morning. It was actually kind of funny. I'm downstairs preparing for today's show. His girlfriend stayed over, and she works in the city, so he got up to drive her to the train station, and I'm in the basement. I'm on the computer, and I hear him, come back in the house. And he's not running, but you could tell like he's walking fast, like he's got somewhere to be.
Yeah.
And he comes down the stairs kind of fast. So I stop what I'm doing. I just knew something. He had something to say, right? So I stop what I'm doing, turn around. He goes, "Do you know what's going on?" And I'm thinking within the house. I'm like, "No, like, what are you talking about?"
Right.
Lisa was already gone for work. So I'm just like, "What? What?" He goes, "You haven't heard what's going on?" I said, "No. The government's shutting down." And I could just tell the way he said it. Like, he's going to be 25.
Yeah.
He probably has only been halfway paying attention to the world for maybe 3 years. So it hit me immediately. Like, he obviously never heard of this before. Like, so to hear the government is shutting down, like, he's probably picturing it as like, a store that's closing, like, like it's going to be gone for good.
Right.
And he's probably thinking there's going to be anarchy,
Oh, yeah.
I just thought, I went, this isn't the first time it's happened.
Uh-huh.
Anyway. I go, it's actually a fairly regular thing. Do you see that? I spit all over the board here when I said fairly. Yeah, it's a fairly regular thing. It's happened before. I said it's basically just a bunch of, spoiled brats not getting their way, so they're all just walking away. I said, but they eventually figure it out and they come back. No, and you see, like his whole body language. Okay, all right.
So he thought maybe the apocalypse was coming.
Yeah, the end of days. So, but yeah, I didn't even think about that. Things like
A lot of
the
things
airports.
happened yesterday.
What else? Well, yeah, our elected officials basically don't. Right? They're even like a local councilman. Right? They're not. They don't work. Right? During a government shutdown.
They're supposed to be. They're supposed to be talking to one another, trying to figure it out.
Right. Right. Yeah. All right. So airplanes and flights get affected. What else get affected?
The military.
Oh, really? The military?
Oh, they're government employees.
But they're not. Right, of course, I understand that. But
yeah, because who runs the military? The Pentagon.
So what do? They just like sit in their barracks and wait for further instructions?
No, they're always on
right,
orders to do things. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Wow.
But what about the IRS?
IRS. Okay.
IRS is government.
Our mailmen.
Social Security.
Oh, Social Security. But the checks still go out, I believe.
Yeah, because they're mostly automated.
Yeah, right. But the mail gets delivered, yes?
Yeah, because, well, it's a federal job. I was reading, there was a chart this morning that say there's 100,000 postal workers.
Okay.
There would be like 20,000 of them not working today.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah. So, big drop off.
Mentioned Ben Franklin before. He'd be very upset right now. He started the post office.
He started the post office?
Benjamin Franklin started the U.S. mail system.
And he installed the lights?
Oh, I didn't get that. What do you mean he installed the lights?
Electric.
Well, yeah, I guess he did because he invented that too. And he invented the internet.
He didn't. He didn't invent the light bulb though. He just invented electricity.
Correct.
I forgot who invented the light bulb.
That's not Edison?
Oh yeah, Edison. Jen and I were walking, and maybe this is my age. I don't know. We were walking in Philadelphia one day.
Yeah.
And in the evening, and
you saw Bruce's sister.
No, yeah, I wish. Pam, where is Pam? The street was all lit up with Edison lights, right? And I looked at her. And I said, "What the hell are Edison lights?" And they're these bulbs like you buy it at Home Depot. They're black and they're like big dangly lights. And I'm like, wow. And I had to get my phone out. I'm like, Edison, wow, you're right. I just thought they were just party lights.
Is that the whole story?
Yeah, that's the whole story. Well, Edison lights.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Got it. Yeah.
Oh. Do you know they're gonna? You know, a lot of my friends want to start calling me Pothole.
Pothole?
Pothole, because everybody's trying to not go near me, avoid me.
No. Yeah.
You get the joke?
Unfortunately,
That's a good joke.
I wanted to tell you about this book I'm reading. It's about anti-gravity. I can't put it down.
I heard this. I love that joke. Do you know I just finished my first book?
No.
Now I'm going to read another one.
I don't get that one either.
I just finished my first book. Now I'm going to read another one.
But that's how it works. You finish one, then you move on to another.
God help me.
I don't really get that. Ben Franklin also invented bifocals. That's true. I'm not making a joke. It's true. He invented
bifocals.
Bifocals. Benjamin Franklin invented bifocals.
I don't question you on anything.
But why do you find that hard to believe?
I didn't know.
Oh, all right. Now you know.
I don't know.
Go ahead. Look it up.
I'm not going to look it up.
Oh, okay.
Because like you posted on Instagram, I'm always on my
That's right.
effing phone.
So, all right. Yeah. Carol, you better get here. If you don't get here, I will be yelling at people.
Well, air traffic controllers are government employees, aren't they?
Yeah.
But all the airlines, they're private.
But I'm sure there'll be less flights because there's probably less traffic controllers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of our guests that's coming on at noon, Joe Pacino, I'm going to ask him about this because he worked for the government. Where is it?
That's all I did my whole life was work for the government. Yeah.
As did he. Where is it? He served as a spokesperson for the U.S. Secretary of Defense.
What?
Yeah. He developed. He was a 30-year U.S. Army combat veteran.
What? Wow.
He currently. I don't know where maybe Fox News. I'm not sure, but he's a Middle East analyst on TV. Yeah, U.S. spokesperson for the U.S. Secretary of Defense. He developed all external communications strategies for the Secretary of Defense, organized and directed media engagements, including Pentagon press briefings, and managed crisis communications after internal incidents.
Yeah.
He completed 5 combat deployments and retired with several military honors, including Legion of Merit, Combat Action Badge, and Defense Distinguished Service Medal.
What was that last one?
Defense Distinguished Service Medal.
No,
You're familiar with all of these?
Yes.
Oh, you have that one?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. So that's why I'm telling you this. I figured you two.
I actually have them.
You have all those?
Yeah.
Really?
I do.
I see. Yeah, and I believe you.
Yeah.
What?
Wow, that's one impressive resume.
It sure is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very.
I'm dying now to speak with him. Sure.
Right. That's why I figured this would be a good one with you today.
Especially given with what happened with Pete Hegseth yesterday at that press briefing and all that. I don't want to really get into politics and all that stuff.
Well, fill me in.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, Pete Hegseth said, and I'm paraphrasing because it was like a 45-minute briefing. He did, and he wants the military to look their best, right?
Okay.
And he said nobody wants to see a fat general or a fat soldier online. All these things.
Oh wow.
And so we're going back to very strict standards, and I'm paraphrasing. But
are there overweight soldiers?
Oh yeah,
Really?
I was one of them. Because I'm short, so I never passed the height and weight standards because I was short. But I always passed the PT test. But I always struggled, But so I think instead of saying something like that so hardcore to the soldiers that are that battle weight and that battle carrying things heavy, train them, treat them with dignity. I don't think it's I didn't think it's proper, and I'm not a Republican or Democrat, but I'm not saying this as the leader of the Secretary of War, whatever it is now, Defense of War, whatever it is. he shouldn't get up there and say nobody wants to see a fat general or fat soldier.
Okay.
Because it's offensive. Because I was considered one of those fat soldiers at one time, although I was able to keep up with everybody.
But he's also, like you said, he's going back to the way things used to be, which is harsh. Training. The training is, tough.
It is basic
so
training.
So he's going back to that. He's coming down hard on them
it was
make a point.
All the way that it was framed. I just didn't.
So he's catching a lot of flack for that?
He's catching a lot of flack. In fact, at the end of it, no one applauded him. Everyone kept quiet.
Oh, wow.
And there's been a lot of pushback from even some generals that saying, if you can't handle your soldiers or troops with dignity and respect, get out.
Oh, that I saw.
Yeah.
Who was that said that?
A 3-star general called Dan Silviario or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I saw, and I didn't know what it
Yeah.
was from. I just saw the video, but I had no
Yeah.
idea what was going on.
Yeah.
But yeah, he said a whole bunch of things. If you
He
can't
said
do this, get out. If you can't do that, get out.
Yeah, if you can't treat people with whatever color, whatever they're
Right,
doing, whatever,
yes.
just get out. Yeah.
Wow.
Because, you're taught in the Army not just to, you got to follow a certain code and a certain way of things and policies, but you got to treat your battle buddy with respect and dignity. If they're falling behind, help them. Just don't call them fat or just, disgrace them. You got to help.
Right.
Just like in everyday life. It just transposes to everyday life. Be nice.
But if they're falling behind, after a while they get, what do they call it? The soap party? Or what do they call that? The soap?
Oh, blanket party.
Blanket party.
That's in basic training, AIT, things like that, yeah.
Oh, once you pass that,
those things really don't happen anymore.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, not when I was in. No. Mm-mm.
Fremder, look at these two bald heads. The one on the right looks like a freshly shaved testicle, and the one on the left looks like a testicle a week later. I don't know which is which.
I don't know either.
But neither one are good. So, but accurate. Scott, Tom Arnold got $50 million from Roseanne's divorce. No prenup. Lucky dude. Did he really get $50 million from her?
Wow.
Holy cow! See, why would I appear at the brokerage then?
I
He wants to
know.
be home with his kids so bad. You got $50 million. Stay home.
Unless he gave it to his sister and she blew it on.
It's
Meth.
true. Fremder, the bidet I ordered from Amazon hasn't arrived yet. Come on, Bezos, cut the shit. I see what you did there.
Yeah.
It's funny you mentioned that, Fremder. What does that say right there in my notes?
I can't see it. It's crossed out.
No, above that.
Portable bidet. Bidet. Portable Dubai.
Portable bidet. I saw.
You got one?
Somebody was talking about one. Might have been Rosie on here. I forget. Somebody had mentioned one. And in my head, I'm like, I didn't know that existed.
Oh, yeah.
So I looked it up. I found it. I was like, screw it. Because I love my bidet that I have at home.
Oh, you have one at home?
Oh, this thing is the best.
Wow.
Yeah,
I have never used one in my life.
Really?
No.
Back during COVID when there was all that paper shortage.
Yeah.
Andy Plajanos, who used to be on here on Fridays, he mentioned that he had one. So then Shevlin got one. He swore by it. So then Sally were like, all right, screw it. Let's try it. So we got one.
You have a separate bidet or the one that goes on the toilet?
Goes on the toilet.
Wow.
So, yeah, so it started with me and Sally. And then when Sally and I broke up and I moved out, and then Lisa and I got back together and we got the place that we're living at now. It was one of the first things I did. I ordered a bidet.
Wow.
We have 2 bathrooms. I just put it in one. But if I got to do my business, I'm not going in the other bathroom. I'm going to the bathroom with the bidet.
Wow.
Freaking love it. It's cold.
Right.
But, I love it.
That was my next question because I think that's why I never use it because it's cold water, right?
Yeah, but I don't know. 2 or 3 times and you're like, what's coming. You know what to expect. I'm totally used to it and I love it. And now I have a hard time. Like a few months ago, I had to do my business here. First time in probably almost a year that I was actually using toilet paper. And I used the toilet paper. I did my business, but now my ass was hurting. Like I scraped it not scraped it, but it was all red and sore from toilet paper. Like, oh, this sucks. So not like for
That's
like a
spoiled.
week or so after that, I'm like, shit, I hope I don't have to go when I'm at the club. I need the bidet.
Yeah.
So yeah, they mentioned it. I had no idea these things existed. So I bought one. It's sitting in my car. So if I got a dump here, I'm going to my car first, and I'm getting the portable bidet.
Are they easy to install?
I haven't even opened the box yet. I've just figured.
But at home, where does the water supply come from?
There's a hose. So you have the water that comes up for the toilet bowl,
right?
And has the shut off. You turn.
Oh, I see.
You turn it off, and the bidet comes with a splitter. So you just hook the hoses up. Oh, it literally takes 10 minutes to hook up. And I am not a handy guy. I can do very basic stuff. But yeah, that was a piece of cake.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm telling you, I love it. And yeah, this portable bidet was only $30. So, and I figured when I'm doing my business, I have nothing else to do. That's when I'll open the box and read the instructions and figure out what to do. And then I'll, put it down there and wash my butt. See what you started from there? What NFL team is named after a credit card, says Romeo. What NFL team is named after a credit card?
A credit card?
Patriots, Giants, Bears, Vikings.
Chargers. That's not bad.
That's bad. Is Mike going to be there on the 4th, or is he going to be watching Springsteen concerts with his dick in his hand? Well, that's one way to get him here. So that's Fremder. He wants to know if you'll be here on the 4th, or you'll be holding your dick. When's the movie come out?
Not till October 24th.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Fremder, I had to leave the room during the Super Bowl halftime show. Still able to hear the TV. I thought to myself, it's Sunday. What are the landscapers doing here? Damn it. When the big paragraphs come in, I got to read them first.
Wait. I don't get it.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll explain that to you off the air because I'm not getting in trouble.
God.
I never sleep at night, but I do check my eyelids for holes.
Oh, I've heard. That's an old one. Who said that?
That's Fremder.
That's an old joke. I'm gonna go lie down and check my eyelids for holes.
Scott guessed the Chargers. Fremder, all I want is an iced coffee. Am I the only one that has to finger my ice maker when it jams?
Pardon me?
I have no idea what's going on here. Abraham Lincoln was Jewish. All right. Because he was shot in the temple. Vicky, hello, Vicky. TSA
Hello, Vicky.
is the issue concern. Good luck, Carol.
Oh, yeah, TSA.
Yep. Oh, goodness gracious. That would suck if you were not here, Carol. Fremder, I heard the restaurant on the moon has great food.
Oh, I heard this joke.
But there's no atmosphere.
There's no atmosphere, yeah.
I used to wear glasses, but when I told a friend of mine that I got contacts, he said, I don't care who you know. Wow. Get it out of your system, Fremder, because these are not the jokes you're using Saturday. Joe Pacino, highly decorated comedian. He better be funny on stage or he'll get a Purple Heart.
Oh, that's funny.
That is funny. He's a very funny comedian, very smart comedian. And I'm going to ask him about that. It must be really something to do things like, press conferences and meetings at the Pentagon.
I mean, it's so serious.
And then you go to a comedy club. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm very interested about that. A long time ago, govern meant democracy.
Ah, that's a good one. Who wrote that?
That's Fremder.
Wow.
Yes, Mike was in the
Andrew.
Army, so if anybody tries to rob a store and he's there, just know you're safe because he went to boot camp at Fort Nabby-Pamby. Well,
Nabby-Pamby? What?
I don't know what that means, but the comment did make me laugh because we all know what happens when, couples fight and stuff and Mike's there. He just leaves.
I have no idea what's happening.
You told that story a few weeks ago about the couple that was fighting, and you went to the cashier, and you were just like, get me out of here. Remember, you said they locked the doors.
Oh, at the dollar store.
What did I say? I just said this at the store.
Yeah, at the store.
Yeah.
I forgot the story.
Oh, yeah. So that's what makes me laugh. He's saying Mike's got your back, and I'm saying, yeah, he's got your back. He's pushing it out of his way. That's what.
I was more afraid of the woman at that store.
bidet comes with a remote. I'm not sure why. Maybe in case I have to use it while I'm on the couch.
Have you seen those? So I don't know. I've seen posts where they have toilets in couches now.
Oh, you know what? I think I have seen that. Yeah. I was with I was playing with my dog yesterday, trying to teach the dog some tricks.
Yeah.
So I figured, let me see if I can get him to speak. So I said, Petey, what's 2 minus 2? He said nothing. It's a good thing you get a portable bidet in case in case you leave your water bottle at home.
You know, like I said about that story, I love everybody. I love almost everybody. I love sports, I love music, and one of my kids.
My first wife's father, he actually used to say when like if they were out somewhere and they're being introduced to people,
yeah,
and they would introduce my first wife's mother, and then she would say, "This is my husband." She goes, "Yeah, I'm her husband from her first marriage," which is true.
I'm her husband from a friend.
Which is true, but yeah, that's what he used to say. All right. So bear with me because while I'm talking, I have to set up the Zoom for our guests that should be coming on in about 10, 15 minutes.
What's their names again, please?
Alec Quinn.
Alec Quinn.
She is... that is correct. I just got a private message. I'm sorry, what'd you ask me? Alec Quinn.
Their names?
Alec Quinn. She's a comedian. They're both comedians from the D.C. area. So I told you all about Joe Pacino. Alec Quinn, she looks like she's like 16 years old, but I believe she's just out of college, if I'm not mistaken. But they're both comedians from the D.C. area. She is a paleontologist.
Oh, really?
So we have two interesting guests today. One who, works for the government, and one who's a paleontologist. So I am curious. Like even that, a paleontologist. Like I don't know. I'm just curious. Where they get their material from, like where they get their humor from, because it's. I would just think they're not. One has a really serious job. The other one has a job that's, I don't know, just, I would think not terribly exciting. Well, maybe exciting.
To us,
but
maybe. I don't know.
Right. Right. And that's, So, they're joining us. Whoops. They're joining. Should be somewhere around 12. They should be joining us. Very excited, though. They're both very funny. And looking forward to having them join us on this Saturday. All right, what happened here? My apologies, Mike. I didn't know you were... Look at you. I didn't know you were stretched. I'm going to fix that right now.
Oh.
Boom. All right, now. There we go. My apologies. Okay. So, all right. So I believe we're all set for whenever they come on. So, all right. So one thing I heard about, I don't know if you remember, back in the 90s, there was, when we still had corded phones. You remember the phones used to have like, you can get this thing that would attach to the receiver.
And go on your shoulder.
Right.
Yes.
Apparently, like the past 5 or 10 years, that those old commercials have been going viral because, a lot of our youngsters of today, they've never seen such a thing before.
Yeah.
So there's this guy out of San Diego who was on TikTok or Instagram. One of them. It was one of the two. I forget which one. And he just kind of stopped because one of those somebody had posted one of those old commercials, and it's all corny, and the fashion is different.
Mm-hmm.
But he's watching just for shits and giggles. All of a sudden, he spots in the back, but I mean you could see her, but she was kind of in the back of the frame, his mother. He was like, oh, shit. His mother was an actress who did mostly extra work.
Or commercials?
Commercials, TV, movies, whatever
Wow.
it is. Yeah. And she died in, I think they said 1999 or 2000. She had some kind of cancer, and she ended up dying.
Yeah.
So he knew his mother was an actress. She was in some big, and of course I can't tell you a single thing now, but she was in some, popular stuff where you could, and this report I saw, like you see her, they showed the clip, you see her real quick. Mm-hmm. But he didn't know about this particular commercial. Yeah. He just happened to be watching it.
What's the odds?
Right. Yeah. And then he did, I don't know how, but he somehow researched and did get some kind of confirmation somewhere that in fact his mother did make that commercial.
Wow.
So I just thought that was cool. His mother's been dead for at least 25 years.
Wow.
And there's a little gift from her. All right. This does not have caller ID, so I'm taking a chance in answering this. Hello?
Hello, good afternoon. Is this JJ Sunny's?
Yes.
How are you? I needed to check eligibility on a member, please.
Okay.
What do you need?
I'm sorry, what?
What is needed? What do you need for me to give you the patient's information?
Oh, well, I didn't know what to do. I totally blew that. I thought she wanted me to verify something.
So did I. I got these on too late. I got the cans on too late.
She asked for JJ something, and I didn't even understand. I was like, yeah, sure. She was, can you verify? I thought she was going to ask me to verify something.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, okay. And then she...
That's that could be the funniest things when you get these random calls.
But then she asked, what do you need the verification info for? And then I was like, all right, you got me.
Yeah, especially when it comes to medical. If it's, who knows?
Yeah, exactly. I didn't want to start screwing somebody up. So, yep, I blew that one. Sorry. Fat J did one. Some lady called one time. I forget what she was calling for, but she sounded old, and he just starts going on about how hot she sounds, and he's talking about his sex life, and she stayed on the phone. She went with it.
Did.
She totally went with it. My favorite, I don't know if I ever told you this one. Speaking of Pop and Twist, so this was years ago. It was me, Eric, and Sally, and Pop and Twist. And a telemarketer called Sally's cell. And the message said, call this number or you're you owe the IRS X amount of money. Call this number immediately. Like they sounded very urgent. So we called live on the air. Sally called. And the guy's like, oh no, I take it back. Eric called first. He's like, yeah, I just got this voicemail to call this number, and he had a Indian accent, and we could barely understand him. And they're starting to get into it. All of a sudden, you hear a dog in the background barking. So Eric goes, "What was that? What was that?" And the guy just hangs up on Eric. Okay, but then we called it back. This time we had Sally, and Eric's kind of telling her what to say. But she's like, I need to know what am I in trouble? Do I owe a lot of money? And this same thing, Indian accent. Oh, and I don't do a good one, but yes, you owe a lot of money. We could work out payment plan.
Yeah.
So then we turn on Pop and Twist Mike. Eric's leading him through it too, and he's telling, pretend you're the angry husband. So he's like, whatever names they use, Laura, what did you do? Oh, it's not like that, Steve. It's not like that. You spending my money again? I'm hard at work. And they start yelling at each other. Eric turns on his mic, and he just starts going like this. Sally went with it, and she's just going, ow, ow, oh, ah. Derek, Mr. Pop and Twist, Derek is now, what did I tell you? This Indian, stop it, you motherfucker, I'll kick your fucking ass. And Derek's just going back and forth with this guy. And like every few minutes, Eric would do it again. You just hear Sally, she make it sound like she's crying. We totally got this guy. He said at one point, he goes, you stop it or I'll call the cops. Derek's like, you're going to call the cops? You?
Yeah.
I did it like 3 or 4 times. Sure enough, the guy finally goes, ma'am, miss. She's like, what? She's pretending to cry. He said to her, you don't owe the IRS anything. She's like, what? Like, we totally got this guy. He goes, you don't owe them anything. He didn't say it's a scam.
Oh.
But he did say, you don't owe anybody anything. You're okay. You're all right. Derek's like, you use my credit cards all the time. I can't believe you're still doing it. He made it sound like she's doing this all the time.
Right.
He went, this guy was like, no, you don't owe anybody anything. Don't worry about the thing. You're okay. Oh, yeah, totally. We totally got this guy.
Wow.
It's up on, like, it's isolated on YouTube as its own You know,
That's
its own clip.
hysterical.
Oh, it was great. We were so proud of ourselves. Derek wasn't enjoying it. That's not his humor. He's a very vanilla, straight-laced guy.
Yeah.
Several times as we're doing this, he was looking at Eric going like this, and I'm working the board, and I'm like, no, I'm not fucking ending this. This is gold.
Oh yeah, it's gold.
It's not as good of a memory for him as it is for us, but we loved it. I thought it was so funny. Let's see. All right, friend, it's a long comment.
Before you do his comment,
well, go ahead. Because I want to read it in advance first.
A strange thing happened last week. We were about to take a family photo.
Yeah.
Right? So we're all standing there, and all of a sudden... Hello? Is this thing on? Hello?
I hear you.
And all of a sudden, I get hit in the head with a block of cheddar.
A block of cheddar?
Yes.
Yeah.
And after a second or two, I realized they were all trying to warn me. Get it?
No.
When someone's taking your picture, they say, say cheese. So you're saying cheese.
Oh, my God.
I love that joke.
I was having a chat with Lisa the other day, and she was upset about something that she did. And I said, well, Lisa, you should learn to embrace your mistakes.
Oh, yeah. She gave you a big squeeze.
She gave me a big hug.
Yeah, big hug.
Yeah. Yep.
I love it. What's Fremder's joke? May I be so bold as to ask?
Well, I'm having a hard time understanding Fremder's jokes today.
Oh.
But, all right, I'll read this one. I don't get it at all. My bidet is warm at 7:30 every morning, and it doesn't have a setting like that. I think my wife's father has been taking ghost shits. Nothing better than trying to spook me. Seriously, get a life. I think Fremder changed his meds this morning.
Well, does the father-in-law live with them?
No, he passed. He passed away.
Ghost
a few years
shits.
ago.
I'm sorry.
Ghost shits. Yeah.
Okay.
I guess your accent is the reason why 7-Eleven has good customer service, says Brenda. Yeah, I told you I don't do a good.
No, it's not bad.
No, it was bad. We are awaiting Alec Quinn and Joe Pacino, two great comics from the
Where
DC
are they right
area.
now? They're out west. I mean, no, DC. You said right?
DC. Yeah, that is where they are. That is where they live. Not together, but I do believe they know each other from the comedy scene, which I'm going to ask them about the comedy scene
Have
down there.
either one of them performed here yet?
Here, Governors or New
Long
York?
Island?
I don't know about Long Island. I do believe they both have performed in New York, like the city. So Alec Quinn is originally from North Carolina. Joe Pacino is originally from Queens. And he was on Donversations maybe sometime over the summer. And he spent a lot of time around the comedy scene when in his younger days. And he knew all the Long Island comedy clubs from back in the day and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's see. It looks like Alec Quinn is trying to get in. Let's see what's happening here. Alec, I don't know if you can hear me, but if you can, bear with me here. Let's see. There's Alec Quinn.
There's Alec Quinn.
Whoops. Bear with me a second. Let me set up camera angles and stuff. Can you hear us?
Yes.
Oh,
Hi,
there she is.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Yes.
How are you?
All right.
I'm good.
Just give me a second. I got to set up cameras and stuff so that everybody can see you. Let me do this.
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you guys?
We're doing great.
Yeah, we're doing
telling
all right.
some very bad jokes.
Yeah, that's why we need you here because
yes, we need a professional.
All right, let's see.
Okay.
All right, let's see. I did this. I gotta do this. I gotta do that, and I go like this. And all right, and boom. All right, you are now. Everybody can see you. Our audience can see you. Alec Quinn is here. Hi, Alec Quinn.
Hi, how are you guys?
Everything good over there in D.C.?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It's government shutdown, so no, but
Well, does that affect? Now, I know you're a paleontologist. I guess, do you work in a museum with that, or,
yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I'm in
Wow.
grad school for museum studies right now. So my internship's in the museum, and it's just shut down.
Whoa.
Oh, that blows chunks. So
That's horrible.
Right. So you have, I mean,
Yeah.
I think hopefully we're not talking months or anything.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I hope
you're not getting your intern hours.
Yes, correct. Well, they'll probably say I'm working from home, but I don't have much
Oh,
to do at home,
I
so
see.
we'll see.
What kind of museum are you working in, Alec?
So I was at the Natural History Museum, cleaning fossils. And now
Wow.
I'm at the now I'm at the American History Museum, helping the curator of entertainment, culture and arts there. So I'm doing a lot of comedy, curation, which is awesome.
Comedy curation.
Comedy
What?
curation.
You got to
Yeah.
explain that.
Oh, yeah. You
No,
got to explain that to us.
Yeah. So we contact people, try to collect items we just collected, or we're on our way to collecting we might be collecting. I don't know how much I'm allowed to say.
Oh, all right, I don't want to get you in
Lewis's,
trouble.
Yeah.
coat. Oh, I don't think I'll get in trouble.
Okay.
But stuff stuff from Richard Lewis or any other famous comedians like Phyllis Diller or something.
Wow.
Wow. Oh,
So,
that's
yeah,
interesting.
It's awesome.
Wow. And now
So-
and let me ask. So you couldn't, Joe? I see you. We'll get to you in a second.
Yeah.
So Alec, you couldn't do something now and then get retro credit for the
Yeah.
internship?
Yeah.
I have no idea how it works.
Well, I can just do some research remotely on comedians, which is actually what my plan is to do. So, yeah, I'll do that. I just
and-
won't be able to be behind the scenes doing cool stuff.
But you will get the credit. You're not.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to wait till the
I'll be
shutdown
good. I'll
is
still
over.
get paid.
Right. Okay.
Probably.
Well, and I'm thinking the intern credits too, because that's just as important
Yeah.
as money. I would think
Yes.
at this point.
Yeah, where are you going to school, Alec?
George Washington.
Very nice.
Very
Yeah.
nice. And speaking of which, I don't know if you heard, George Washington is making an appearance at the show this Saturday.
What is it, Don?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh wow.
All right, I do have one question. Speaking of Don, and then we'll say hi to Joe. I just have one question about your appearance on Donversations there, Alec Quinn. I don't know, for some reason I have to say Alec Quinn, like Charlie Brown. I just
No, I
can't
just
say Alec. Yeah.
No.
I don't know why.
Alec Quinn.
But I'm just I'm calling you Alec Quinn.
It's all one word.
Yeah, exactly, Joe. It does feel like one word. But I saw in Donversations, Alec Quinn, that you said that sometimes you, as you're curating or paleontologying, that you have broke bones. Now,
Yeah.
So all right, so you're admitting this live on the air.
Yeah.
So what happens at
Yeah.
when you're putting it all back together? Are you mixing and matching, and then just hoping for the best?
Yeah, so basically, for people who don't know, I got my paleontology degree, so I've done a lot of paleontology work. And as a human being, we do often break fossils
sure, yeah.
sometimes.
Wow.
So something is from a
but
Tyrannosaurus Rex, and something else is from a different type of or like Abe Lincoln's head or something. What's going on here?
Yeah.
we don't fuck with Abe Lincoln said we're not qualified for that.
We're not
They
qualified.
don't.
Is that a sentence you thought you'd say today? Fuck with Abe Lincoln's
I
head?
know, that's
No, I didn't think I'd ever say that. No, all dinosaurs and all fossils. We just glue that stuff back together, or we just be like,
Wow.
oh, well, fuck, it's broken.
Yeah, fuck it. The bone is white. Elmer's glue is white. Who's gonna know? Fuck it. And speaking of Donversations, ladies and gentlemen, Joe Pacino has joined us as well.
Yeah.
Nice to see you, Joe. Thanks
Hi,
for
Joe.
hanging with us.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I have a lot less confidence in the science of paleontology now. A lot of this stuff up.
Yep. Well,
Yeah, there's a reason why I'm doing stand-up comedy.
Yeah, exactly. Now, Joe, I saw your appearance on Donversations with Don Sill. It's a running joke here. Every time we say Don Sill, we have to hold this thing up.
The Rubik's Cube.
Hey, can I just ask you, how's my backdrop? Am I clear? Coming clear?
No, you're a little blurry actually, but I just it's not your backdrop though. It's you. Like you're blurry too. I mean, we see the
Drop off and come back in, or is it good enough?
It's up to you, man. I mean, you're the one that has to worry about your moneymaker.
It looks like a fossil.
Yeah. I was hoping you could see my cool 82nd Airborne stuff.
I see that, and I see your Mets jersey.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. We can see it. So yeah, I think you're all
We
right.
look fine. It just looks like we're looking through a window to get to you.
Yeah. So you're fine. So
I was a badass paratrooper. I was a bad motherfucker.
Well, and we're gonna get to all that.
I killed Bin Laden. I don't know if you know that.
And then you gave it to Alec, and then she broke it.
And she broke it.
Yep. I dug up his bones.
Well, then, but it was a Tyrannosaurus.
All right, but now, Joe, I did see you on Donversations as well, and I was a little disturbed.
Oh no. That's not good.
Well, I'll explain. I'll give you a chance to explain yourself. You seem to know an awful lot about Don. You were name dropping people that Don knows, like Paul Bond. You actually admitted to knowing Chris Monty, which a lot of us don't admit to.
We've been texting each other about the Mets collapse over the past 2 months.
You and Monty have?
He's a big Mets fan.
He's a huge Met fan, as am I. I'll tell you, I think I'm at the same level as Chris Monty with my love of the Mets.
Okay.
Good. So, so you said you know people like Paul Bond and Chris Monty. So it seemed to me like you knew a lot about Don. You even said at one point during the show that you've been trying to get on Donversations for years.
Yeah.
Are you in love with Don?
He's a good-looking guy. He's my type. He has a lot of great attributes and qualities. You know that.
I do.
It's a big strapping fella.
Absolutely.
I guess I would just say I'm curious. I'm Don Curious.
I'm Don Curious.
Don Curious.
That's funny.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Hey, if you're enjoying these two right now, wait till you see them this Saturday, October 4th, right down this hallway in the Giggle Room. Saturday night, 9 o'clock. God, I hope we sell tickets. That would help. So
that would help.
You're going to love them. We have a lot of great comedians from out of town. We have Alec and Joe from the D.C. area. We have some guys from Staten Island. We have two guys making their stand-up debut. We have Allie who's coming in, who's getting back up on stage after at least 5 years off. So it's going to be a fun
How
night.
many comedians are on the show?
Well, the two guys making their debut and Allie, the three I just mentioned, they're only getting 5 minutes each.
Okay.
So I think you guys are getting like 15 each or something like that, if I'm not mistaken.
15 and 20.
Yeah, something like that, right? And then Mike Pachetti, who's hosting, who's headlining, he's doing 30. So we're talking. It'll still be like your normal 90-minute show.
Good.
Yeah.
If Alec and I drive 5.5 hours and there's nobody in the audience, I'm gonna cry.
No.
All right. Well, that might go viral. So maybe.
Yeah.
All right. Maybe that's good. Yeah.
Is that how long it takes? 5.5 hours?
From DC, yeah.
Really?
With the traffic.
Yeah. I had
that's
4.
without traffic.
That's without traffic.
I had 4 hours in my head for some reason. I don't know why I thought that. Wow. All right. So you two do know each other from the comedy scene down there, right?
Very
well.
well.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Very well.
Oh, very nice. What is the comedy scene like down there? I've never hit a comedy club down there. I've never. I honestly don't know anything about it. Is it like it's a happening scene down there, man?
Is it
It's
like
a
Long
happening
Island?
scene. You
Really?
can get up every night, multiple times a night.
And are we
Small
talking?
enough.
Are we talking actually in Washington D.C. or are we talking outskirts? What are we?
I live in DC currently, so I can get up every night in DC. Joe lives in Virginia, so he hops between both a lot.
Okay.
I used to hop in between both, but it's just easier for me to stay in DC a bit more.
Okay.
But either way.
How many clubs
but
are
DC
there?
is there's Capital Laughs, there's Hotbed, there's the DC Improv, but that's the hard one to get up on.
Really?
Why is it hard?
There's a good amount. It's just the top club in DC.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you guys, you both have played all these clubs that you mentioned?
Some of them.
Okay.
Some of them, yeah. Some of them are like harder to get on than others. But I help run Capital Laughs right now. Joe does Capital Laughs. We both appeared on the DC Improv a couple times. So
Very nice. And you're also the co-producer of A&A Comedy.
actually,
Wow.
not anymore. I
Oh.
now run my own show.
All right, let me cross that
But
off.
you're good.
All right.
Yeah,
so
y'all,
much,
all
for,
good,
so
all
much for
good.
my research.
What was that? A&A comedy?
So X
Yeah,
marks
yeah.
X marks the spot.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's just-
that's
it's just
my new
a
show. I
comedy.
run by myself.
Nice.
It's a late
What
night
about the
show.
other
and
A?
it's
It's just
freaking
A
awesome.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
All right, well,
Yeah, so I run a show every Thursday.
oh, very nice. And what is that? Is that an open mic or?
It's an open mic for working comics, so I run it like a show.
Oh, okay. Cool.
But
It's a great
yeah,
mic. It's
so
a really good.
Yeah.
it's awesome. Get got standing room audience last time, like standing room only,
Wow.
and it's a late night mic, which is awesome.
Oh, that's cool.
Where does
So,
that
yeah.
take
And
place?
Joe runs a lot of shows too. It's at the Golden Age in DC, and they have a back room. It's kind of speakeasy like. It's a room
Oh,
with like
nice.
some fancy couches. I put a stage in there.
Wow.
What
It's really cool. I've
what
never
makes
seen
these
anything like it.
what makes these couches so fancy? What goes on? And do you have
Yes.
pictures?
I don't know. They just have.
Let's keep that door closed.
I do have
please.
pictures.
Keep that door closed.
Yeah.
Damn it! I got to get down to DC.
Wait, I don't have pictures. yeah.
You've seen
She's
cuck
like-
porn, right?
What's that?
You've seen cuck porn, right? Cuckold porn.
Yes.
The nice
No.
chair.
Jeez.
I don't know what it is. I've
Yeah,
heard
there's
that
like
the cuck
10 of
sits
those
in a
in
very
there.
nice
Cuck.
chair.
Oh, cuck.
You know, yesterday on my show here, we actually were talking that 23 billion people a year watch sign on to Pornhub. 20.
Sorry, I lost audio.
What? You lost audio? Joe, you hear us?
Yeah.
Or Alec, maybe it was on purpose. She's like, these old guys are creepy. I'm getting
Yeah,
out of here.
I know. I'm getting out of here.
You still can't hear us, Alec? We heard you. I think it's.
Did she freeze? No, she didn't freeze.
No, she didn't freeze. I just.
Forgive me, I can't hear anything, so give me
All right,
a
let me just
second.
text her to drop off and come back on.
Yeah, okay. Because I do think it's on her end. We didn't do anything. We hear you fine.
Yes.
How's that for sign language?
Yeah.
We hear you good.
Hear you.
Wait, no, I can't hear you. Where'd you go?
I don't know. All right, so Joe's telling her to sign off and come back.
Yeah, because I would love to ask her style of comedy.
Okay. Well, then do that when she can. Oh, we still So leave and come back.
I can hear you again.
Oh,
there you go.
Any idea what happened?
What happened?
I think something happened with the Wi-Fi here because I'm at my school right
Tony,
now.
like we were saying, another thing about cuckold porn.
Jesus Christ!
God, jeez.
You guys cannot do that at my show.
No.
Please.
I said that. I thought you cut the audio off on purpose because of what we were talking about.
Can I, Alec Quinn? I have a question. Michael here.
Yeah.
What is your style of comedy? What kind of bones do you have for comedy? If you don't mind me asking.
So my style of comedy, I tell a lot about like my personal experiences. Like I do a lot of like my experience in paleontology, my experiences at the museums, some experiences with my like family, and I try to make I'm not like a nerd comic because I feel like normal people can like relate and like understand like what I'm talking about. So
Sure. I love the family stuff, but the museum stuff, you're right. That's got to be funny because how many people work in museums?
yeah, it's I have so much to work with there. It's awesome.
Nice.
I checked some videos out. She has a nice energy on stage, and it's actually my favorite type of comedy. You're up there like it's almost just like hanging out, talking to a pal, like the way she addresses the audience.
Yeah.
And she's got a good energy up there. She's very funny, and and I actually learned something. The Sally sells seashells by the seashore story.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite jokes.
Yep.
Love that joke.
And I'm going to leave it there because if you want to know what we're talking about, you come on Saturday to see the show.
Yeah, I was about to say, should I say the joke or just because I was planning to say it on Saturday.
Leave it.
Nice.
Let's wait till Saturday. Now,
awesome.
Joe has a very interesting story here as well.
Yeah.
We were talking about you earlier because Mike is an Army vet as well.
Great.
30-year U.S. Army combat veteran. Spokesperson for the U.S. Secretary of Defense, developed external communications strategies for the Secretary of Defense, organized and directed media engagements, including Pentagon press briefings.
Are you reading my LinkedIn?
Yes.
What's going on?
No, I think it was JoePacinoComedy.com, I think it was.
That's not on my comment.
Then, all right, then it was another. It wasn't LinkedIn.
You have PR. I know what it was.
Yes, the PR.
You went to my PR firm's website.
Yes, that's exactly where I went. Yes, and then I mentioned, some of the accolades, the several military honors, including Legion of Merit, Combat Action Badge, and Defense Distinguished Service Medal.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm impressed with all that. And thank you for your service.
Yes.
But I want you to know, Mike, I read that before. Then Mike just turned and goes, I have those too.
I didn't say it that way.
So now I'm kind of wondering if really these are like high merits, or was it just you just have to join the Army to get
No,
these?
they are. They're not easy to achieve.
But you have them as well.
I do.
So does that link you to, like, are you guys like, do you have like a secret handshake or?
No, we don't. I don't know.
Let me ask you this. Did Mike kill Bin Laden?
No.
Yeah.
Mike kills comedy every Wednesday on this show.
I do kill comedy. Oh my God!
It's got to be interesting to have a job like that, and currently I know you're still on. You go on some shows, and you're a Middle East analyst.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It must be. You're talking two ends of the world:
Oh,
super
yeah,
serious,
absolutely.
and then super funny. Like, do you ever get mixed up? You're at a Pentagon meeting, and all of a sudden you're like, "Let me tell you about my mother." Like, thanks for that polite laugh.
Yeah, that was a polite laugh.
Comedy show. He's just
that was good. That was good.
Secrets facts.
Exactly
that's
right.
Funny. He was
I live in two worlds, man. I really do.
Oh yeah.
I live in two worlds, but I keep them sort of.
You know how to
alive.
compartmentalize them well, I assume.
Yeah.
Does does one kind of help the other? Because you're so serious. You have such an important job to do, and then you're like, I need a release. So then you get to make people laugh. Does that? And really, I would think it's kind of therapeutic in a way.
Yeah, effective communication is effective communication. The word packages and concepts that pop in the mind, in broadcast TV, in the written word, in stand-up comedy are the same, frankly. And the hardest form of communication, there's two that are tied. One is speech writing. That's the hardest form of communication, and I can explain why. And the other is stand-up comedy, because it's the form where you are trying to elicit an involuntary response. You are trying to get something out of the audience, which you're not doing in speech writing. Speech writing is maybe a little bit more difficult to do. And the reason why is that if you're writing a speech for somebody's presenting a speech on a subject that is complex, the audience has nowhere to go. So if you think about, delivering a speech, in other words, if I gave you a piece of paper or a 5-page piece of paper about the history of the Iranian Revolution, you can take it with you, you can mark it up, you can put it down when you want. If I put it on YouTube, there's some video component to it that can draw your eyes in. If I make it a podcast, you can do it while you're running. If you're giving a speech on this subject, where people have to lock in for the entire time or they'll get confused and get lost. It's just very hard. You have to keep people entertained for the entire 15 minutes.
Sure.
So, but effective communication is effective communication regardless of how you do it.
Oh, that's very interesting. Now, and then what about performance-wise? I know you in your younger days, I watched Conversations. You talked about all the Long Island comedy clubs you used to hit. So you've been around comedy a long time. And forgive me, I don't recall. Did you do stand-up at all before before a life of of service, or did you do that? Did you start after you retired?
I did. I was 15.
Okay.
I went to the old East Side Comedy Club in Farmingdale. Not in Farmingdale, in Huntington.
Richie's place, yeah.
Richie's place. And then I saw Tim Gage do his first set ever.
Oh, his first set ever?
Wow.
First set ever.
And he had the long hair.
He had the long hair. He talked about his kid, yeah.
Loved him.
And then I stopped. So I hadn't been around comedy for a long time. I stopped for literally 30 years.
Wow.
In the Army.
Okay.
With the to always somehow go back to it.
Right. But all right,
And
so
then,
doing press conferences and speech writing, were you able to take any of those skills? Did that help you when you got back into comedy after you retired? Like to maybe as far as stage presence or timing, were you able to transfer any of those skills into comedy?
Stage presence, tone, pitch, pacing, all those things.
Oh, interesting. That's very interesting to me. Yeah, because you're almost ahead of the game a little bit, being that you have those skills down.
Yeah, I 100% think that's the case. Yeah,
right.
Because those are things you got to learn in your first 2-3 years in comedy, right?
Oh yeah,
and they were innate. They're imbued in my psyche.
Right. Yeah, I was an actor for years before I tried stand-up, and I thought the same thing. Like, pretty much from the first time I was up there, I was like, because I was already comfortable. You see, there's so many people. I took a comedy class with John Truson, and there's so many people in the class that had never been on stage in their life, so they're they're rushing it because they're so nervous up there, and they're just talking the whole time like this, So yeah, just the whole art of it. Forget about the material. There's so much other things that actually go into it. Now, Alec, now it's talking about we're talking to Joe about his time in the service and whatnot, but I read that you're part of the DC Improv as a mentor for the Armed Service Partnership class.
What?
Exactly. Explain to me what I just said. Really, but really though, what does that mean?
Yeah. So there's in DC or in Virginia, DC area, there's a I don't teach them how to shoot or anything. I just want to let you know. Like, I don't teach them to actually do combat. Could you imagine? I teach them how to break bones. That's what I do. But no, so there's a comedy class for armed service veterans, and it's a free comedy class.
Oh no.
Me and Joe both went through it together a while ago, and they just called me back to help mentor the class a bit. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're breaking up, but we're getting the gist of what you're saying. Yeah.
Yes.
Can you hear us?
Alec.
Yeah, I can hear you guys.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. Damn government shutdown. It's screwing up her internet.
It is.
Son of a bitch. So what is to teach improv and comedy to veterans? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Is that supposed to be therapeutic or something? Like I'm not really getting the why they would, or is it just because it's just another veteran benefit? Joe, maybe you can explain while we're trying to get her back.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Armed Services Arts Partnership. It goes beyond stand-up comedy, and there's a number of other programs: writing, fiction writing, storytelling.
Wow.
Things like that. The point of it is that people who transition out of military service can kind of use the arts to become more ingrained in society as they leave a lifetime of service or even a short period of service. And furthermore, it allows them maybe to process their service and their combat and gives them an artistic outlet. So
Wow.
it's generally, most people who go through Alex's program do not go into comedy full time. It's a bucket list type thing,
Sure.
or it's something that they're interested in as maybe an outlet. So you're talking about largely hobbyists that go through that.
Right. Yeah. But it's still, like I said before, therapeutic. So that's I didn't know any of that existed, which is the case, I think, with a lot of people. A lot of people join a class like that, or even here, just as a hobby, a bucket list, or just to have fun. I mean, I'm sure you see it over there. We see it here. There's plenty of people that perform, locally, and they have no aspirations of hitting it, big. They're just enjoying themselves.
Yeah.
So I had no idea that even existed. What did you say, the something in arts program?
Yeah, Armed Services Arts Program.
Armed Services Arts Program.
Wow.
Yeah, you didn't know either?
No.
Why didn't you? You should have known.
It's not throughout the country.
Oh, okay.
Although they do remote programs for people who are outside, but their main presence is in D.C. There's one in, I think, Kansas. I think there's one in Austin, Texas. But their main presence is in D.C. and they're trying to expand outward.
Okay.
Across the country, yeah.
Thanks for clearing that up, because we were having. Oh, and I think we just lost Alec.
I think she's going to jump back in.
She's going to jump back in. All right, cool. All right, so while we're waiting for her, and we mentioned it quickly before, you are wearing another. You wore a Mets T-shirt, if I'm not mistaken, on Don's show.
Yeah.
Now you're wearing a uniform. Whose jersey are you wearing? Anybody in particular?
Yeah, this is Darryl Strawberry, number 18.
Oh,
Very nice.
Very nice.
See your favorite Met?
No, my favorite Met is Mookie, but Darryl was. Yeah,
Mookie's
Darryl
my favorite.
Darryl was my favorite, most promising Met.
Yeah.
He so talented, so smart in all aspects of baseball.
Yep.
And, kind of became a sad figure there for a while. He's reformed his life, but...
Thank goodness.
Thank goodness. But, clearly could have been a Hall of Fame. He was obviously very lazy because baseball came so naturally to him. But,
yeah,
could have been a Hall of Fame player, obviously.
Yeah.
Had all the skills and talents and smarts.
It just seemed to me like he could have hit a home run every time he was up at bat.
Mm-hmm.
A monster home run every time, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. This is, let's see. Oh, yeah, so this is me and Mookie, right? Mookie has been on this show.
Oh, my God.
This, I say it every time. It was like I was like a kid meeting Santa Claus when I had
Yeah.
Mookie on here. It was...
No, I met Mookie when I was 9. I wrote this story. I wrote the story when I was 9 about Mookie Wilson, and I won this contest in school.
Really?
And he came to the John Hancock in Deer Park Avenue.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know if that building still exists, and he signed my story.
No kid.
Wow.
What was it about?
It was about, I was a kid. I was 9. It was about how we met. How we met at the Deer Park Public Library and became friends.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
See, I could spend the whole show talking about Mookie Wilson. With you. Alec, how we doing? We have you back?
Hey,
Hey.
I think so.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
So far, so good. So far,
I'm
so
so
good.
sorry.
No, it's
I'm in a library. Like, they should be able to have internet, right?
well, except during a
What's going
shutdown. Except during a shutdown. So,
Yeah.
let me.
Let's just blame it on that.
By the way, I want to apologize.
Sorry about that. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I just want to apologize because my wife's in the other room.
Yeah.
Angrily texting me about slurping my drink. So.
You're fine. You can slurp away there, Joe. You're fine. This show is free form, and we're not classy.
Yeah, what are you drinking, Joe? May I ask?
Red Bull. Red Bull.
Red Bull.
Okay.
Do 2 a day. Single. Not good.
So we've been talking about the Mets. So how upset were you this year?
No, I kind of I was not upset. I'm more of an observer, to be honest with you, than a. I mean, I'm a fan. Obviously, I went to see them in Citi Field against the Braves. They lost 11-6 a month ago, and then I saw them here against the Nationals. I don't get emotionally, twisted up. I just, even as late as last Thursday, I thought they were going to make the play. I just did not think this was going to end this way.
Right.
As lifelong Mets fans, we should have anticipated this.
We
I mean, we know what happens. Florida Marlins, last 3 games of the season.
Yep. 2015. Yep.
2015, 2007, 2008.
That's right. Yep.
I wasn't upset. I was kind of stunned. I really was, with the amount of money they threw at that team, and with Soto and Lindor.
Yeah, there's something off about that team.
So you had to talk Monty off the ledge. Did you actually save his life?
I don't know. I haven't checked on him. I don't know if we need to check on him. He sent me, after they lost, he sent me a vomit emoji. So,
what do you think? Is Pete staying or what?
No.
No.
Yeah.
No way.
I'm a little worried about that.
He kind of said it immediately after the game.
Immediately. I was shocked that he said it
kind
so
of did.
quickly.
I mean, he didn't say it flat out, but to me, it kind of felt like it could have gone either way.
But did
he
you
was
also
talking.
hear him say, there's a lot of guys that get along here? He didn't say everybody gets along.
Yes, right.
So there's a breakdown in that clubhouse.
Joe,
I didn't catch that. I didn't catch that.
Oh, he said it, yeah.
And then I think even Lindor actually then came out and said something too about the chemistry not being what it was.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, something's off.
Joe, I want you to know though, I've
heard that Lindor and Soto don't like you. I don't know if this is true, but I've heard Lindor and Soto do not like each other.
Well, I have a theory. Soto wants to be named captain, and Lindor should be the captain. And David Wright, after that ceremony, should have gave the C to Lindor. I think that would have gave a big boost, but I think Soto, that's what he wants.
Yeah, you said it to me before. I think you're ridiculous.
I don't think I'm ridiculous, and I think there's going to be a push for him to get it.
I'm actually blaming Mike for the Mets' loss because Mike.
Shut up.
Mike was a Yankee fan until he started dating his
That is
fiancée.
not true.
And now he's
Joe, don't
now
listen
he's a
to him
Met fan.
because he's full of crap.
But moving on.
Can I just say one more thing about Soto?
Of course.
Yes.
Here's why. I'd never heard that before, Mike. But the reason he should not be captain is the reason I don't like him, is that if you're down 8-0 in the 7th inning,
he's going to say what I know.
And you hit a home run,
and he's pumping his fist.
I don't want to see you celebrating as you run the bases.
Me either. We brought that up on the show.
Yeah, but that's not a Soto thing. Plenty of guys do that.
Yeah, but that's not captain material.
Well, yes. All right. Yeah, I agree
Don't
with
call
you.
yourself captain.
Yeah.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah.
Totally. All right. So, Alec, are we boring you? You're like regretting that you got the internet back working?
No, it's okay. I know nothing about it, so I was just hoping you guys want to ask me my take, because I would be like, Bones, I don't know.
All right. So, what do you think? Let's all right. Let's bring Alec back into this. So you've done some improv as well, correct?
I wouldn't really say that. I did like one class a while ago.
All right. I read.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Well, you did something with Second City, didn't you?
Wow.
Yes. Sorry. I forgot about that. I did online with Second City. Yes, in college. Forgot about that.
Nice.
I did.
How the
Sorry,
I
that
have
was
a
while
question
ago.
for especially someone young like yourself. What made you?
Yeah.
What motivated you to get on that stage? If you don't mind me asking.
Yeah. Honestly, I just knew I could do it if I set my mind to something. I know I can do
Nice.
it, and I could not live having a boring life. It's not That's not what I mean. But like,
Yeah.
I didn't want a boring life.
Yeah.
It's like, so I made sure it wasn't.
I understand.
Yeah, the office, same office 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Everyday routine.
Absolutely
yeah.
not. It was
exactly.
not for me.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. No, I get
Yeah.
that.
I also wanted to be heard. Also,
Wanted to be
which
heard?
is
Is that what
another
you said?
thing.
Heard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is, I think, like listen to, heard, be able to voice my opinion and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I think you're born with it being a performer. I really do. I think you have it in you. I really do. I feel that way. Especially as given what Joe said before, like making people laugh, something involuntarily. When I took an acting class years ago, I remember the first thing they said is making
the worst
someone
time to
laugh.
tell you I can't hear you.
It's man, it's the hardest thing to do is make
You
someone
were
laugh.
complimenting me, I think. I don't know. I can't.
I
hear you.
was.
This is sucks.
I was.
I'm so sorry about my internet.
Stupid DC.
Yeah, what's going on? The government shutdown.
Well, we're actually running late, so we're going to go in a minute anyway. But what did you taking a class at Second City? Are we back? By the way, can you hear us? No, she lost us again. All right. All right. So Joe, is this almost? Do you still have family here? Is this like a hometown gig for you?
Yeah.
I do. Most of my family's in Queens. I've got the word out. So my mom moved to Arizona. My father died like right when I joined the Army. So they're out of the area. I still do have family in Queens, and I got people coming. So hopefully we get some tickets going. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be nice. But yeah, and
my wife's family is in the Bronx.
Oh, okay. Is this?
I can hear you guys again.
Okay,
So
cool.
Sorry about that.
There you go.
Is this? Now I know both of you have performed in New York before, but is this the first time for you guys in Governors?
Yes, for me.
Nice. Well, yeah, they both said yes at the same time. That was pretty cool.
That was pretty cool.
All right, so
I saw Gilbert Godfrey there with my dad in 90.
Wow. We got right outside our studio door. There's a big picture of Gilbert on the wall.
Yeah.
So that's exciting. You guys get to check out, the Long Island comedy scene. First time for Alec, but first time in a long time for Joe. So
I'm excited for both of them.
Yeah, that's going to be great.
Yeah.
Really looking forward to it.
Yeah.
And like I said, I've seen you guys do, I've seen some videos and stuff, and I saw you guys on Donversations. So I think it's going to be a really fun night. Looking forward to, and nothing against the regulars, the Long Island comedy scene. Governors has 3 clubs, and every bar and pizza place does, like open mics and stuff. So we see our friends, we see our guys often. So nothing against them, but it's going to be a nice change of pace to see, new faces, doing some cool stuff. So, we're bringing people from other places. So really excited about it.
Yeah.
And, looking forward to seeing you guys on Saturday. Alec, sorry about the connectivity issues there, but
it's my fault. I'm sorry about
no, it's not your fault at all.
But I didn't mean to cut you guys off either.
No, not at all. This was great. It was nice to meet you guys and talk a little bit. And I really appreciate the time. And again, looking forward to Saturday.
Absolutely.
Saturday,
good luck. Yeah.
Thank you.
I'd like to see that. I'd like to see the show.
Thank you.
Then come.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
please
right.
come. I'd love to meet you in person.
Absolutely. Same.
All right, cool. All right, so I'll let you guys go, and we'll see you Saturday. Alec, Quinn, Joe Pacino. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Take care.
All right,
Thank you.
see you guys.
Thank you, guys.
I just cut it off.
Thank you.
Thank you. So, all right. So it is time to go. Let me just do this. Okay. Our thanks to Joe and Alec. You can see them this Saturday in the Giggle Room, 9 o'clock showtime with a lot of great other comedians. It's going to be a fun night. So come on down. We're really looking forward to this. Let me do comments real quick, and then we're going to get out of here. I have a prosthetic appointment that I need to get to.
Why, because you're not typing fast enough?
That's right. Oh.
Only you get my humor, boy, I tell you.
It's not something I brag about.
What do you get when you pamper a cow?
What?
Spoiled milk.
Alec Quinn as a paleontologist, will feel very, very comfortable in the Giggle Room performing in front of all those fossils. One of these days, we're going to find out who Scott is.
I know.
I'm not sure if Pacino sold the show, but I did enlist into the Army. That's funny. I'm a Yankee fan when they play the Stiff Sox. The Stiff Sox. All right, and then Ann says, have a happy hump day. All right, you two, thank you guys for sticking around for a few minutes. Today is Wednesday. We got Circling the Drain tonight.
Sorry.
What was that?
But what do you call monkeys that share an Amazon account? Primates.
Circling the Drain tonight at 7 o'clock here on Gov's Comedy Club Podcast. We appreciate the support. We appreciate you guys enjoying our shows. Coffee with the Dog tomorrow morning at 9. I'll be in here with a musician whose name escapes me right now. So, but I'll be here. There is no sports bash tomorrow. Peter is going to do Friday afternoon instead of tomorrow. But we do have Recipe for Laughter tomorrow night at 6:30. And Primal Scream tomorrow night at 8. So lots of stuff going on here at Gov's Comedy Club Podcast. Oh, and don't forget, too, Gov's Comedy Club Podcast, we've been nominated for the Best of Long Island Best Radio Station, which we're not. We're not a radio station, but our shows are kind of like watching a radio show. So we're going to take it, and you can vote once a day. Today is the first day of voting. You can vote once a day, every day, until December 15th. So once a day, every day, vote for Gov's Comedy Club Podcast for in the Best Radio Station category. And Nick Greystone is up for Best Long Island Personality, and Primal Scream is up for Best Podcast. Hershey and the Keeks is up for Best Podcast. Les Deegan and Rich Walker are up for Best Senior Comedians. But so go to Best of Long Island and do all sorts of voting. And what else? Knock 'em Dead Comedy. We got some shows in the fall. Look up knockemdeadcomedy.com. We'll be at McGuire's in December. And, of course, let's not forget the club. Like I said, this Saturday is our big show. Friday night at the Brokerage, Laura Patton has her show going on there. Dean Napolitano is playing this weekend. Steve Hofstetter is playing this weekend. And Joey Avery. Those are just some of the names you'll see on the Governor's stage this weekend. govs.com. Go check out the schedule. Make some reservations. Do some great comedy shows. And I think that's everything. Oh, I did forget to tell you. The next 2 Wednesdays, I will not be here.
All right.
So if you want, this Monday, this Tuesday, and the following Tuesday, I'm available in the afternoon if you want to pre-record, or we can just skip it. Either way, yeah.
Oh, no, you're the boss.
No, it's up to you. You'd let me if you feel like coming in on on any of those afternoons, and we'll pre-record. I'm cool with that, but I'm also cool if that doesn't work for you. But yeah, I'm not going to be here the next 2 Wednesdays. Okay. Or if you'd like to join us on a different day, like on a Tuesday when Diana's here or something,
Yeah, I would love to meet Diana. I've never met her.
Oh, you've never? Oh, no. Man, you're missing out.
I think it'd be fun.
All right. So there you go. All right. With that, it is time to go. Again, thanks for sticking around with us for a few extra minutes. And thanks to our guests, Alec and Joe.
Oh, yeah. They were great.
Yeah, they were great. Yeah. And I'm really looking forward to seeing them on
I can see
Saturday.
that she's got that youthful, boundful energy.
Yeah. She is. She's a lot of fun. I really enjoyed her.
She's got a great disposition.
All right. We got to go. Thanks again, guys. We'll see you later.
See you.